Hello everybody, so in this video I'm gonna show you how to use iris shaders for Minecraft Java. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have iris shaders for Minecraft, and I will have a tutorial in the description on how to do just that. But here, once you have iris, you want to go to a single player world, a server, or a realm. I'll just go to a single player world to show you that working and show you how to use iris shaders. So basically, the first thing with iris shaders is if we do F3, you will notice that we have some differences. So number one, we have iris fabric loader. This is what's actually running the game right now. And we also have sodium renderer. So as soon as you have iris to your game, you will be having sodium as well, which helps with performance. But in most cases, you will get iris shaders to get shaders in the game. So how do you get shaders? Well, if you go ahead and go to escape, options, video settings, you'll notice that we have the sodium layout here. So basically this is all the normal Minecraft settings for quality and everything, just under sodium layouts. There is also some differences, such as, for example, if we go to performance here, the chunk update threads, for example, that will be some differences, but in most cases it's kind of similar to what Minecraft has. But here you'll notice that we have a other button, which is shader packs. This is what is added on top of sodium once you have iris shaders. And here we have one shader. This shader is not included in the game. I just added BSL to show you what to do. So basically, here we have some options, which is shaders disabled and a shader. So basically, here, what is this shader here? Well, this shader here is in the shader pack folder. And here, all you want to do is add your shaders, but you can add plenty of shaders you want. Here we just have one shader, and you don't need to unzip them. They can be zipped. But basically, you just want to go ahead and go online, download yourself some shaders, and you can add them to this list here, this folder called shader packs. And for example, here we have one shader called BSL, and it shows up here immediately. You don't need to restart the game, it will just show up immediately here. So here, you just want to click on your shader, it will become yellow or darkened depending on what shader you have, and you need to do apply. So for example, here we have shaders in Minecraft Java. So this is the first step of iris shaders. Iris shaders helps you use shaders just like Optifine in Minecraft. But we also have in other setting web shaders with iris, which is if we go back to this tab again, instead of having this, we also have something called shader pack settings. And we also have this button here, which just shows you the things without the actual layout. Now this is used for something else. But let's start by shader pack settings. This is basically the different settings you can change for your shader. So basically this in Optifine basically works the same way, but if we go ahead and add like minimum, we will have the minimum settings for BSL, which helps run faster, or we can also of course have ultra for having the best quality as well. But you can also change things like lighting, color, sky color, for example. If we want to have like a red sky, we'll just put everything low except like for red. And if we do apply, we'll have a red sky like so. So that is the first thing when it comes to settings. But there's another thing to do with settings as well. Again, this and Optifine shares a lot of similarities. But if we go ahead and go to shaders again, if you want to share this setting, like I said, you did like very, like specific settings, you done this on, for example, you went with something else, you did color, you did block light, you put this instead of 2, you did like 8 or something, and you want to give this to people. How do you give them to people? Well, it is quite easy. If you go to open shader pack folder, you will notice that we have a txt file. And if we go in this, it's basically all the things we changed here. So for example, our sky color red is 255, blue and green is low. I don't know why I still have any, but the idea is that here we have changed some settings, and these settings you can give this to your friends or other people. You just copy this folder, paste it somewhere else, and you can just give this to other people. And they just add this to their little settings here, they just delete this and just re-add a new one, and then this will just update the game as well, like so. So yeah, that is some of the things that you can do with Iris shaders. Iris shaders is mainly used to run shaders for the game and let you modify some settings as well. So yeah, in this video I showed you how to use Iris shaders for Minecraft Java. So if you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you for the next one. Bye!